Okay, so here's a question for you. What kind of food do you like?
Right. So I'm going to give you two answers to that. Same question, yeah, but totally different scores.
Okay, go on then.
Answer one: I like Chinese food. It's delicious. I eat it every week.
Oof.
Answer two: I'd have to say I'm quite fond of Thai cuisine, actually. There's something about the balance of sweet, sour, and spicy that really appeals to me. I try to have it at least once a week. There's this little place near my office that does an incredible green curry.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's like a completely different answer.
Right? And here's the thing: the first one, band five, maybe six on a good day. The second one, solid band seven, pushing eight.
That's a big difference.
I know. And like the grammar isn't even dramatically harder. The difference is in how you answer, not what you know.
And that's exactly what this podcast is about.
Let's get into it. Welcome to IELTS Speaking Podcast. I'm Anthony,
And I'm Felicity.
and we're here to help you boost your IELTS speaking score, whether you're aiming for a 6.5, a 7, or, even higher.
So every episode, we cover real IELTS speaking topics, model answers, useful vocabulary, practical tips, stuff you can actually use.
Yeah, and here's the thing about how this works. The IELTS speaking test is a conversation, right? So this podcast is a conversation.
Easy?
You'll hear real questions, real answers, and we'll break down exactly what makes a response score high.
Think of it like practice you can do anywhere, on your commute, at the gym, while you're cooking dinner.
And the best part, we're going to cover every major speaking topic over time. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, all of it.
So if you stick with us,
You'll basically walk into that exam room having heard almost every question they could throw at you.
so if you're new here, subscribe. Like now, seriously.
Yeah, this stuff builds up.
It really does.
All right, so let's start with the basics. If you're completely new to IELTS, the next few minutes are for you. If you already know the test format, stick with us anyway. We'll get to the good stuff quickly, I promise.
Okay, so the IELTS speaking test, 3 parts, takes about 11 to 14 minutes total.
And it's face to face with an examiner.
Just you and them in a room.
No multiple choice, no writing, just talking.
Which sounds simple, but
Yeah, it can be intense if you're not prepared. So let's break down each part.
okay, part one first.
So, part one is basically the warm up. It's like 4 to 5 minutes. The examiner asks you simple questions about familiar topics: your work, your studies, your hometown, hobbies, that kind of thing.
These are meant to be easy. They're just settling you in.
Exactly. But here's the key: you still need to give developed answers. Not one word, not just one sentence, but also not like a 5 minute speech.
Right.
Aim for like 3 to 4 sentences per answer. That's the sweet spot.
Okay, so that's part one. What about part two?
Part two is the individual long turn. So you get this task card, we call it a cue card, with a topic on it.
Like, describe a book you enjoyed reading or something.
Yeah, exactly. You get 1 minute to prepare, then you speak for 1 to 2 minutes.
This is the part people stress about most, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. But here's a secret: it's actually the most predictable part of the test.
Really?
Yeah, there are only so many cue card topics out there, and we're going to cover all the major ones on this podcast.
Oh, that's actually really reassuring.
That's the idea.
Okay, and part three?
Part three is the discussion. It's linked to your part two, but the questions get more abstract.
So, like, if part two was about a book,
Part three might ask something like: do you think people read less than they used to? Why do you think that?
so it's more opinions and ideas.
Exactly. Part three is where you can really show off vocabulary, complex grammar, expressing opinions clearly.
Got it. So, part one, familiar questions. Part two, prepared speech. Part three, deeper discussion.
That's it. Simple structure. Now let's talk about the biggest mistake people make: Okay, if I could fix one thing about how people prepare for IELTS speaking, it would be this: stop giving short answers.
It's so common.
And I get it, right? In real life, if someone asks, "Do you like your job?" you might just say, "Yeah, it's all right."
Totally normal.
Totally normal. But IELTS isn't normal conversation, it's a test of how well you can speak English.
Hmm.
So when you give them a one sentence answer, the examiner just doesn't have enough language to assess.
Right, because they're listening for vocabulary range, grammatical structures, fluency, pronunciation.
Exactly. If you only give them 5 words, you're basically tying their hand.
So, what do you do instead?
Okay, so you extend every answer. And here's a simple formula I use: answer plus plus.
Answer plus plus?
Yeah, so first, answer the question directly. Then add a reason or example. That's your first plus. Then add another detail or a contrast or a related thought. That's your second plus.
Can you show me?
Yeah, of course. So, question: do you enjoy your work?
Okay.
Answer, short answer: yes, I do.
That's it?
And that's it. Nothing to assess.
Okay, now the extended version.
Extended answer using answer plus plus: yes, I do actually. That's the answer. I work in education and I find it really rewarding to see students improve over time. That's plus one. Of course, it can be tiring, especially during exam season, but overall, I'd say I'm quite satisfied with my career choice.
Okay, yeah, same question, but so much richer.
And notice I didn't use any fancy vocabulary, no big words, just more language.
That's all it takes.
That's literally all it takes.
All right, let's practice a real topic then,
And we're starting with like the most common part one opener there is.
which is.
The very first question in almost every IELTS speaking test is some version of, "Do you work or are you a student?"
Oh, yeah, it's basically guaranteed.
Pretty much. So let's make sure you nail it.
Okay, I'll pretend to be the examiner and ask you the questions. Ready?
Perfect. Go for it.
All right, let's begin. Do you work or are you a student?
Currently working actually. I've been in the education field for about 10 years now. I started out as a classroom teacher, but these days I'm more focused on curriculum development and training.
Good. And what do you enjoy most about your job?
Um, I'd have to say the variety. Like, no 2 days are quite the same, which keeps things interesting. I also really enjoy collaborating with other educators. There's something satisfying about, solving problems together and seeing the results in the classroom.
Is there anything you'd like to change about your job?
That's a good question. I suppose I'd appreciate a bit more flexibility in terms of working hours. The workload can be quite demanding at times, especially during busy periods. But honestly, it's a minor complaint. Overall, I'm quite happy with where I am.
Do you think you'll stay in this field in the future?
I think so, yeah. Education is something I'm genuinely passionate about, and I can see myself growing within this industry. That said, I'm always open to new opportunities. Maybe in a few years, I might explore something slightly different, maybe educational technology or training development. We'll see.
Okay, so stepping out of examiner mode now. Let's unpack that.
Yeah, so notice I never gave a one sentence answer. Every response had like 3 to 4 sentences minimum.
You answered the question, gave reasons, and often added a contrasting idea or future thought.
Exactly. And there were some nice phrases in there too.
Oh, yeah, like, I'd have to say, that's a great way to introduce an opinion.
No 2 days are quite the same. Supernatural way to describe variety.
That's a good question. That's a classic way to buy yourself a second of thinking time.
Like a last second one, yeah?
And that said, smooth way to introduce a contrasting point.
These are all phrases you can just borrow. Use them in your own answers. That's the whole idea. All right, before we wrap up, let's give you 3 things you can use like immediately. Quick wins.
Love it. Number one,
Start using "I'd have to say" to introduce your opinions. It sounds natural, it's easy to remember, and it just gives your answer this confident, thoughtful tone.
try it now, actually. Say it out loud. I'd have to say,
Go on, say it.
they can't hear us, but we believe in them.
We do. Okay, number 2.
Number 2?
Use the answer plus plus structure for every answer. Don't just respond, extend. Answer the question, add a reason, add another detail.
And it becomes automatic with practice, honestly.
It really does.
And number 3?
Number 3, record yourself. Just use your phone. Ask yourself, do you work or are you a student? And answer out loud for like 30 seconds. Then listen back.
Oh, that's such good advice.
You'll immediately hear where you're stopping too short or where you could add more.
So, 3 things. I'd have to say answer plus plus, record yourself.
Do all 3 this week, and you're already ahead of most candidates.
Seriously, most people just read tips online and never actually practice speaking.
If you speak out loud, you're already winning.
That's it for episode 1.
If you're new here, subscribe right now. We release new episodes every week covering every major IELTS speaking topic.
Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, all of it.
And next episode, we're covering one of the most common Part 2 topics.
Returns?
Describe your hometown.
Oh, that's a big one.
Huge. I'll give you a simple structure that works for any describe a place question, plus a full model answer you can learn from.
You don't want to miss it.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Good luck with your preparation.
And remember, the more you practice speaking, the more confident you'll become.
See you in the next episode.
Cheerio!